When it comes to classic arcade titles, few games have left a mark as iconic as Frogger. Originally released in 1981 by Konami, it was later ported to the Atari 2600 in 1982, bringing the arcade experience to home consoles in a way that was both exciting and challenging. The Atari 2600 version of Frogger remains a nostalgic trip for retro gaming enthusiasts, offering a simple yet addictively fun experience. In Frogger, the gameplay revolves around one simple goal: getting your frog from the bottom of the screen to the top, crossing both a busy road and a hazardous river to reach a series of safe zones represented by lily pads. While the premise is straightforward, the level of challenge increases with each passing moment, offering a deep and rewarding experience despite its simplicity. On the Atari 2600, the core mechanics are intact, though a bit simplified compared to its arcade counterpart. The graphics are basic by today's standards, but they do the job of conveying the gameplay and the dangers you must avoid. The frog is easily recognizable, and the various obstacles, cars, logs, and turtles are clearly distinguishable. Let's face it, the Atari 2600 isn't exactly known for its stunning graphics, but it works well within the constraints of the console. The game features colorful but basic graphics, with cars, logs, and the frog rendered in blocky yet functional pixel art. It's not visually spectacular, but it's charming in its simplicity. The sound design is another highlight. While the sound effects are limited, the iconic bowing sound when you make a successful leap and the occasional crash when you fail are satisfying and immersive for their time. The music is minimal, with only a few jingles to signal your success or failure, but it complements the gameplay nicely. Frogger on the Atari 2600 can be surprisingly difficult, especially as you progress to higher levels. The game speeds up, and the increasing number of cars, the shrinking space on logs, and the rising danger from the river's creatures all contribute to a tense, frantic experience. It's easy to get caught up in the action, leading to quick deaths, but that's also part of the charm. The difficulty is what keeps you coming back for just one more try. On the Atari 2600 version, Frogger also offers a two-player mode, which adds an extra layer of competition and fun. Players alternate turns trying to get their frogs to the safe zones, and the pressure of watching someone else navigate the dangerous road and river adds an extra level of intensity. This mode is a great way to add some friendly competition, and can keep you and a friend entertained for hours. Beyond its technical and commercial success, Frogger became a part of popular culture. The game's title and the image of the frog became iconic symbols of early video gaming. The simple yet memorable gameplay, combined with its distinctive visual elements, made Frogger recognizable to non-gamers as well, giving it a level of mainstream appeal. The term Frogger even entered the lexicon, used to describe the act of trying to dodge obstacles while crossing the street or navigating a busy area, drawing a direct parallel to the gameplay. The image of the frog, hopping from log to log and avoiding cars, remains deeply ingrained in the minds of anyone who played the game during its heyday. Frogger's legacy also lies in its role as a cornerstone of the early gaming era. It was one of the first arcade games to feature a non-violent premise, a concept that would become more common in later years. While many games from that period were about shooting, racing, or fighting, Frogger stood out because its primary focus was about avoiding danger rather than confronting it. This shift toward family-friendly, non-violent gameplay would have lasting effects on game design in the years to come. Additionally, the game's approachable nature, both in terms of its difficulty and its accessibility, helped to broaden the appeal of video gaming. Frogger could be enjoyed by people of all ages and skill levels, a quality that contributed to the rise of video games as mainstream entertainment in the early 1980s. It helped to lay the foundation for the gaming industry's future by showing that games could be fun, simple, and captivating without relying on violence or complex controls. The Atari 2600 port of Frogger isn't the arcade-perfect experience, but it captures the essence of the original game well. While the graphics and sound may seem primitive by today's standards, the core gameplay remains engaging and fun. It's a perfect example of how a simple concept can be turned into a timeless classic. Whether you're a retro gamer or someone discovering this game for the first time, Frogger on the Atari 2600 is a delightful piece of gaming history that continues to offer plenty of replay value. Frogger for the Atari 2600 offers nostalgic fun with solid gameplay, though it's more basic compared to other home versions. Still, it's a classic that showcases the addictive qualities of early arcade games